This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs. Now, if you don't have time to invest, you can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. Then click the link in the description and get on it right now.
Welcome to AFTV. I've got my friend Curtis here, a guy I respect massively when it comes to his opinion of the club. Obviously played football with him as well, so I know about his ability. And do you know what? It's been negative consistently for a while, actually. We obviously lost 4-1 say against City. I've been saying to everyone, I don't care if it's a cup game. The manner in which we lost wasn't good. It's awful. I was watching us today and thinking, like, what's going on? Like, these players are a joke. I don't know if, Curtis, I don't know what you probably got a few things to say on it as well, but I don't know. Do you want to start with the starting lineup, or do you want to go through the goals? Where do we want to break this down?
I mean, do you know what, bruv? Most people will blame the goalkeeper today. Obviously, the goalkeeper, he's dropped a clanger. You can't do that. Yeah. I always like to look at the bigger picture. Who signed him? Who picked him?
Yeah, that's our number two.
We're having a nightmare season in the Premier League. To me, the Carabao Cup's quite important. The Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. They're the three things we can win. We can't do anything in the Prem. Yeah. Man City have made loads of changes. So I would have looked at that as an opportunity like, do you know what? Pep's made 8 changes. Maybe we can catch them on an off day today. No De Bruyne, no Aguero, no Sterling. We're changing our goalkeeper. Why? Why are we changing the goalkeeper? He's saying Leno needs a rest.
For what? For rest for what? Picking the ball out the back of
him play every week, bruv. You know what I mean? Goalkeepers can play all the time. So I'm like, why are you resting the goalkeeper? Everyone who's seen Runarsson play, he's nowhere near Arsenal level. I don't even think he's Premier League level.
Wow. Do you know what? But a lot of the players, if I'm honest, Curtis, a lot of the players we have right now, in our starting 11, I wouldn't even say at that level, if I'm honest. But you're right, Runarsson, he can be erratic at times. I've watched him. I don't think he's great with his feet at all. I don't know how he's our number 2. If Leno does go down, and that's mad. Yeah, it's mad. He's got to save us.
He's got to save us. Like, how have we gone from Emi Martinez being our number 2 to Runarsson being our number 2 in 6 months? How has that happened? I don't understand why this guy was bought. Why was he played? The performance in general, bruv, I said it last time, like, I don't expect us to win against these teams. They're better than us. They strolled around the pitch tonight. They had, they're bringing on Aguero, and De Bruyne's not even in the squad. And, we just look like we have got no direction as a football club right now. And, the manager, I'm sorry, the manager's not good enough. And listen, I don't want to solely blame him. I don't want 100% blame to be put on him, because some of these players are a disgrace, seriously.
Honestly.
Seriously bad. But then I look at it again, and I always find myself coming back to the manager, because I'm saying, why is Mustafi playing instead of Saliba? Mustafi leaves in 6 months on a free. He's rejected a contract. He doesn't want to be here. A £27 million new Varane is in the stadium watching it. Yeah. Kolasinac, a player we desperately tried to get rid of, is playing awful again. El Neni, remember when everyone hyped up El Neni at the start of the season? Oh, El Neni, El Messi. He never stops running. Well, the last 2 games, we've seen the El Neni that we couldn't wait to get rid of. You know what I mean? Yeah. Drag him off, doesn't want to play forwards. I suppose the only positive was Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Balogun, but then Martinelli comes off injured, and it's like, that sums up what's going off at the club at the moment.
Yeah, do you think, Curtis, I just want to say, do you think it's like a running theme? I think I said this previously of like, Martinelli should have come off at half-time, but Arteta's probably panicking, stressing, forces him to play. Same with David Luiz with the head injuries, same with Partey when he got injured. Like, he can see, like, these are players I need, but do you think he was scrambling? Do you think he should have come off at half-time instead of... Because every player is going to say they're fit to play.
They are. But then sometimes is there not an element of responsibility from the player? Like, if there's no visible injury and you've had a kick, sometimes you get a kick, it hurts a bit. You're like, yo, but maybe it'll ease off. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't want to blame him all the time. I think the David Luiz one was a lot worse than this, and it was visible. With this, maybe not, but he tried to play on, he gets injured. He's been out for 6 months, and I just think we're a million miles away. You know, it's funny, we came to the Emirates to compete with Bayern Munich, but we're competing with Brighton and West Brom, you know. I'm watching Burnley last night thinking, like, come on, Wolves, like, make Burnley drop points.
How has it got to this, bro? How is it, bro? Like, it's a joke. I come to the studio and I see, like, these memories, these players on this shirt here, the players on my top, the Thierrys, the Ian. I'm like, I'm now doing the same as you, watching the lower league, well, the bottom of the table teams. I'm scrapping for relegation. I'm like, bro, I need you lot to lose because it's going to be us soon. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Brighton's a 6-pointer right now.
I mean, look, we got Chelsea. We got Chelsea first. Does any Arsenal fan think we're going to beat Chelsea right now? Aubameyang's probably not back. You know, Martinelli's probably gone as well. Partey's not there. It's not going to happen. Like, and the fact I'm even saying that is a disgrace because as a fan, you should always have that bit of hope. I've got no faith in this team, none whatsoever. And to me, like, the club is just, it's riddled with mediocrity from the top to the bottom. You know, the owner doesn't really care. The manager, I think the job's too big for him. And you know what? I say it respectfully with Mikel Arteta because he's ex-Arsenal. He was a captain. You can see he cares. But it's turning to delusion, bro. I watched the press conference yesterday. I said, he's losing it.
Yeah, he says we had chances. And you're listening to that interview and you're thinking, bro, we watched this. We must have watched the same game. Like, I don't know. We were never in these matches that he says that we should have won it today, or we had loads of chances. We had more chances than the opposition. It's like, can you not see how bad we are? And I agree with you, bro. It's out of respect. I'm Arteta in, and I've been saying it now.
Even now, though. Surely not now, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, Curtis, I want to give him the window, but I just don't think he'll make it. I don't think he'll make it. He doesn't deserve.
Bro, you got to look at our squad. Our squad's massive. Yeah, our squad's massive. That's why we had to leave out Ozil, Socrates. Our squad's big. Who's going to sign these players in January? We couldn't sell them in the summer.
Yeah.
How are we going to get rid of them in January? When these guys are out of contract? If you're a player, you know, bro, ex-player as well. You got 6 months left on your deal. Nah, I'm cool. I'm chilling. I want that free transfer. I want that signing on fee in my pocket. These guys, they ain't leaving. So you've got to clear players out to bring players in. And right now, what top player is going to want to come to Arsenal? Really? Like, you've got to get someone who maybe is a bit over the hill, or a young player, or someone from the lower leagues. We're in a mess. We're in a mess. To me, the manager has to go. If this club call themselves a big football club, which we always hear about how big they are, they have to move this manager on. He would not have survived at Man United, at Liverpool, at Man City. He would be gone. He'd be out the door. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, do you know what? I think we've been way too kind. I mean, way too kind. There's lower league teams that would have got rid of Arteta at this point. I know.
Man City drew with West Brom last week. They drew with West Brom at home. West Brom then sacked Slaven Bilic the day after. Like, I don't know if that was the right decision, but they're showing some sort of, something's got to change.
Yeah,
we're not going to be able to change 7 or 8 players in January. We're probably not going to be able to change the owner. All fingers point to the manager. The manager has to go.
This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs, and you might be wondering, who are they? Well, eToro is a global investment platform with over 16 million registered users, which offers everything from stocks, currencies and commodities to cryptos like Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have time to invest, eToro is perfect. You can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. So if you're looking to start investing and you want to find out more about eToro, then click the link in the description and get on it right now.
Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.